This is Ocean City, New Jersey, where the past and present blend seamlessly to create a unique coastal charm. Nestled along the picturesque shores of the Atlantic, nestled deep into Cape May County, Ocean City has been a beacon of summer joy and maritime history for over 140 years. From the multi-million-dollar mansions to the quaint, charming historic old homes, the two come together to create a unique tapestry of modernity and authenticity. Every corner of Ocean City tells a story, from the boardwalk to the bay. It's a place where history is not just a photograph, but is instead lived in. Ocean City, New Jersey is not just a picturesque beach town, but a living testament to American seaside culture and community. Founded in 1879, Ocean City began life as a quiet retreat for those seeking solace and recreation by the Atlantic. What started as a modest collection of cottages and old homes along the coast quickly transformed into a vibrant seaside town, attracting residents and tourists alike. The town's history is rich, woven with tales of growth, community, preservation, and resilience. As we explore Ocean City's rich history and enduring legacy, we invite you to join us as we explore how this seaside town has influenced American culture and continues to enchant visitors with the timeless appeal and charm of Ocean City, New Jersey, America's greatest family resort, a place where every wave carries a story and every sunset holds a memory.
And how long have you been coming to Ocean City?
Oh, gosh. We've owned a number of properties down there. We've owned 3 before. That's where we're at currently. But we had a beachfront house. We have had small condos. And right now that's where we are. So we've been there for... We've had that for 5 years. I guess we've lived there, right? 6 years.
At Beach Watch.
Yeah.
And how long have you been coming to Ocean City?
Since I was a teenager, which is a long time ago. So
I came as a child. I was, many of my generations and family live in Ocean City still. Every summer I spent the summers at my Nana's house on West Street.
Yeah.
And every summer we went there as kids. And then when I grew up, I would continue to go with my friends, but once I knew I wanted to have a place at the beach because I loved Ocean City, and my cousins still live there.
What are the things that attracted you to Ocean City? What made it fun? What made you stay there for virtually your whole lives, right?
Well, really, for me, it was the experiences I had as a child. And a lot of my friends worked at Wonderland Pier, and we've made so many friends there now. It's people that we constantly see. And we love to be on the beach with them. We love to spend time with them and go out to eat with them in Ocean City, and it's just...
And it's a great family place. Our daughters love Ocean City. They've been going there since they were little toddlers, and we used to go to Wonderland Pier then, and they would go on the rides, and we'd go to the beach, and they're now in their
every summer.
Every summer.
And things like that, and it's just, to us, it's our favorite beach town.
So what was it like living next to Wonderland?
It really didn't, I guess we got used to it, but I liked to see the Ferris wheel. I liked the carousel. The carousel was my favorite. It used to be that they had brass rings that you could catch. And I would even when our kids grew up, we would still go there because they loved the memories that they had of there. And it wasn't like that. I never noticed that it was noise. I just liked the excitement of the kids' voices and the families having fun. And because we really are right next to it. You could look out our back porch and it's there, but I liked having it there.
It was never a detriment to us living there or something we didn't like. It was always like, it was fun. It was kids having fun. It was families. And it really wasn't that noisy. There was nothing that really bothered us, I would say.
The noise was the kids laughing and the kids having fun.
It was good
more than
noise.
I've loved it for 60 some years, so
That's a
that's a long
nice.
time.
It's nice that it's a dry town. That helps. You don't get all the crazies around to carry on, and we can go there with our daughters and feel like it's a family town. It's like we can have fun with them, and we just enjoy it, and so do they.
Yeah, I've spoken with the people at on Plaza Place a lot, and then same thing. It's like that. It was a very joyful sound that you would hear.
It always was.
Yeah.
And so one of our other properties was Dolphin Court,
Okay.
and then they built that big blue restaurant complex. And when we looked out, we could see the Ferris wheel, which I still loved. Their Ferris wheel down that way, and I loved the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster ride. It's so loud.
Right. So when you guys, I'm just trying to think where the sun rises in Ocean City. So do you get?
We get sunrise. Yeah.
I go out and get sunrise. Some of us get up.
Some
But
of us
I love
sleep
to-
in a
I
little
go out
bit.
and sit on our deck. We have a deck that faces, here's the deck and here's the beach.
Yeah.
And every morning I would go out and read or do my devotionals, and the sunrise, sometimes they're even prettier than the sun, but the sunsets are really pretty too. But the sunrises are just, and the surfers start to come out, and it's a great way to start your day. And we wouldn't see that if there were things in front of us.
Right.
We have an opening right now.
Right.
I mean, there's buildings here and buildings here, but there's this opening right in front of Beach Watch where you can see. It's a great way to
We
start
go out
your
on the
day.
deck and look and see
You
the
don't,
ocean.
you sleep.
Well,
don't
I
kid yourself.
I get a later view than
That's
you
right.
do.
That's right. You report on it to him. Right. And what's the Beach Watch community itself like? Is it a close knit community? How do you guys?
I would say yes. We have some very good friends there.
That we've made, and some
yeah.
of them live close to us here in Warrington, and
Okay.
so that's nice too. So we've gotten really friendly with them, and Howie and Donna, we've gotten to know, and now they have a house in Yardley, so they're even closer to us. And there's like the man that is in the office, James. We're very friendly with him, and we enjoy our time there. I mean, people talk to each other. People want to, be there on the deck and see the ocean, and and the boardwalk. If the boardwalk's crowded, then they'll come sit on the deck, and it's just really a good atmosphere. It's a great location. It really is, and we have so much to see: the ocean, the boardwalk. And
Even renters are very friendly. We've some of them come back every year, and some of them more than once. They'll come beginning of the season, end of the season. We've
and they
gotten to
book
know
it when
them,
they leave
and,
because they like the location. They always say, "You can't beat this. You walk out the door and there's the beach."
Right.
I mean, you have to go up the boardwalk, but
Yeah.
you can't get closer than that.
What do you think of the whole boardwalk? Like this, when you think of the Ocean City boardwalk, like what does it? What strikes you about it that you say you really like, or maybe there's things you think are not that it could change, right? That's so. What do you think about the boardwalk?
Well, I really like the boardwalk. I go up and walk on it all the time, even if I have, not to shop. Sometimes I shop, but I ride my bike on it. I like, that you can ride your bike on it. In the morning, I tend to do that, and that's really nice. And they have the flag raising ceremony, which I love to go to every day. And I will go up and just to walk on the boardwalk, because you have the ocean here and the storefronts, and there's always so much wonderful, to see.
What's nice about it too is if you go up there's a lot of families, and you see the families going up and down the boardwalk. Parents with their kids, and even toddlers and people with strollers, but all the way up to teenagers, their families. And it's really nice. And people don't get carried away with crazies that you see in other boardwalks. So Ocean City is it's a really nice place, and the boardwalk's great.
And I like the people that play the flute, or the guy that plays the guitar down here. I love that. I mean, sometimes I'm like, okay, but I really do like that. Like, we can hear that at Beach Watch, and I love that. Like at night,
How about one of the things that they're kicking around is, and there's positive noises to this. This is maybe raising up the boardwalk height a little bit, and the argument for that is it can create some more investment in the boardwalk. The argument against it is there's a real connection between the boardwalk and the town. The boardwalk stores are not a wall. There's lots of passages through. There's lots of light that comes through. How do you just think about the size and shape of the boardwalk? Is it something that's important to you, or like, maybe not so?
Well, I like the length of it and the width of it for when I ride a bike. Some people, don't like the bike riders. I don't think. Well, I like that there's not a lot right in front of us. Lots of shops, lots of things to do. But I kind of like that we're a little quiet where we are. And the boardwalk is just, to me, a great place to be. I think they take very good care of it. It's clean. When I walk on it, it's clean. I mean, I love to go up there and just sit on the benches even, and people watch. I mean, it's a great place to people watch.
So this whole debate around, Wonderland and a new resort. So, like, what have been your thoughts in terms of just the quality of the discussion and the quality of the debate? Has this been good discussion, bad discussion? We need way more discussion?
Yeah, Wonderland's gone. We understand that, and there's going to be change. There has to be change because it's not going to be the same. It could be whatever's going to be there is not going to be exactly like Wonderland was. We're still hoping that there would be some rides, even though it may be scaled down and not exactly to the same level, but we'd still like to see some rides. And there have been some proposals that we've seen that we think are great, where there are rides. There was a hotel, not the big high rise like what's been proposed, but they had that included. There was an arcade that would appeal to some teenagers or young adults or whatever. And we know that it's going to change. So we are certainly accepting of that. What we'd like to see is positive change, not something that is going to be something that adversely affects Ocean City. And that area is it's become more crowded. There was some beach erosion. I mean, last year we'd go out on the weekends, you could barely find a place to put a blanket or chairs and sit there and enjoy the ocean. It was just so crowded, and we're afraid
what is
that
going to happen. That's a surfing beach where we are too. Will that not be a surfing beach anymore? If they put a big high-rise up there, they would have that. Yeah, and I love that part of it, because that part of the beach is actually very large.
it's nice.
It's bigger than right at 7th, but it is kind of at 7th.
What do you want city council to do?
I want them to look at the thoughtful things that people have put together. I mean, there's so many people that have put things together that would make so much more sense to me. It's not over the top. And for me, the only thing that comes to mind is, in this situation, is less is more. And I know that doesn't make sense, but his is so much, and I don't see Ocean City as so much. I see Ocean City as a home, a second home for us a lot of times, and I don't need all that glitz and glamour. I just need, that's what I love about it, the charm of it. To me, it's a small beach town, but some people would say no. But when you look at like Wildwood or you look at Atlantic City, I'm like, no, that doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah, I actually love the statement "less is more," because I actually think that says a lot about what Ocean City is. It is a consensus build, the best thing for the town going forward.
Well, we attended both meetings so far, and we were shocked at the first one how many people were there. I mean, we had to stand up the entire time, and we were very encouraged by the people that talked about not putting up the high-rise. And they had their ideas present, but they also made us see that, with this council, you just don't know which way they're going to go. And we didn't think they were going to go the way they went the first meeting.
Right.
But we were really grateful that they at least were going to sit back and be thoughtful and consider with a master plan. They didn't just say, okay, we're going to say yes.
They need to consider everybody, and they formed a subcommittee, hear what they have to say, and make a decision, an informed decision based on everybody. And, maybe there needs to be some compromise, and he needs to consider that, just like all the people around the area do. So I think there maybe needs to be compromise, and maybe the council is somebody that could spearhead that to get it done. So I think that's important.
So let's go back just to your own experience here. Do you have like if you had somebody ask you, what are your top 3 memories from your time at Beach Watch?
When I was a teenager, I used to get down there on the boardwalk and talk to girls. But, I have a wonderful wife now. I don't do that anymore. So.
Yes, you do. You don't talk to girls.
Well, I talk to them, but I don't go to pick up girls. But just going down there, going to the beach, being able to walk on the boardwalk, and that still carries over to today.
My favorite memory of all has to be that my daughter's fiance decided to propose to her on the beach, right in front of Beach Watch, right, and she had no idea. And everybody on the beach knew what was going to happen except her. And they were so excited, and they were trying to be calm and sit under their umbrellas and wait for her to walk down the beach. But it was such a beautiful moment, right? Where the jetty is, and we had someone come and build a sandcastle, and it said, "Will you marry me?" And she thought it was a sandcastle festival, and her husband-to-be said, "Well, let's go see what it is, see what it says." And when she read it, she goes, "Oh, that's so sweet. Somebody's asking somebody to marry them." And he goes, "Could you please read it again?" And then she looked down and read it, and he was down on one knee, and everybody clapped.
The whole
everybody
beach,
talked
they
we
knew
were
what
there
was
for
happening.
hours talking to people on the beach.
Before they came, so they knew what was happening, and the whole beach was clapping and cheering. It was
And they
beautiful.
also did their engagement pictures on the boardwalk. The other is when we first were married, no, it was a little while after, he knew I always wanted a place at the beach. And one year when it was our anniversary, he said to me, "Well, let's just go look. Let's just go look." I'm like, okay. So we went down, and little did I know we were going to Settlement, and that's when we got Dolphin Court.
So he had already arranged this house?
It was,
Yeah.
I was so thrilled.
I said, "You have to come with me because we're going to settle."
I was so thrilled, and I love to be there. I will go as often as I can.
What do you think about the dry laws in the town? Do you think it's an important component of the town, or is it not really?
I do.
Yeah.
I do, because I know that we stop on the way over, but we when we get something to drink, we take it in our home or we're on the deck, and we do drink. I'm not going to say we don't drink, but I love that there's not bars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like, because when we've been to the other beach towns where there's bars, it gets out of control, and then the noise would bother me.
Okay.
I think it's always been that way, and that's why I've always loved it too. I love that it is for that reason. And when we were kids, my parents and my grandparents were thrilled with that. They loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been so many years that I've gone there, and for that to change would really break my heart.
Yeah, some people say that so before Prohibition, drinking was actually a very big health problem in the United States. People drank way too much, right? And they didn't drink it for celebration. They just drank to drink. And what happened during Prohibition is that people began to drink for joy. And actually, drinking went way down and never came back. It never came back to the levels pre-Prohibition. And in some ways, Ocean City kind of holds on to that Prohibition thing. So the drinking happens, but there's much more socialization that happens with it. You know,
Absolutely.
no one's sitting at a bar by themselves having a drink, or no one goes to a dinner just with their spouse and just has a.
Yeah.
It kind of drives, in an odd way, it drives community
Yeah,
in that town.
It
yeah,
does.
it does.
And I know that there's some restaurants now that have a dinner club where you can take something to drink, but you have to join the dinner club.
Yeah.
But, you know, so
And there
there
are
is.
people that go to have dinner, so they're having a glass of wine with their dinner. Or, you know, they bring a bottle of wine and they share a bottle of wine, but it's dinner.
Right.
It's not somebody going out hooting and hollering and carrying on. It's
Right.
just you know, it's a dinner club.
Hooting and hollering.
Hooting and hollering.
Funny.
That's what I used to do before we were married.
Right. So let's talk about this picture over your head. So let's.
I love that picture. I went to, it's not called Market Day. What's it called in the fall? Block party.
a full block party.
And I walked by this, and this was before anything happened with Wonderland, and I said, I love that picture. I have to have it. And I thought we were going to hang it up at the beach, but we didn't. We wanted to bring it here.
Mm-hmm.
And it just has everything in it. It has Beach Watch in it, which I love, and it has the end of the boardwalk where we are that I loved. And then all of a sudden it changed. And I was so thankful that I got it because
Yeah, it's a great picture, and it's just it kind of captures a lot about Ocean City, right?
Yes,
Just
it
the,
does.
the colors and
Yeah.
and the vibrancy on the boardwalk.
Yeah.
So, if you were going to give City Council one word of advice as they go forward, or not a word, but just a sentence or two of advice, what would you tell them to do?
I would go with my more is less. I mean, less is more.
Right.
Less is, you know, we don't need all that big stuff. We need what Ocean City's all about. We need you to consider and be thoughtful of the people that have been here for generations and what Ocean City means to us.
Yeah, I think they need to listen to everybody, not just certain groups, but listen to everybody and look at what's best for everybody and for Ocean City as a whole, not just certain groups or certain areas or whatever. They need to consider all of Ocean City and what Ocean City has been and try to endeavor to keep that family atmosphere that's there, and just listen to everybody before they act.